And on with the other spells, although this one is going to be kind of underwhelming, and of course I am manipulating things to my favor, so keep that in mind too. But I'm sure you, the viewer, you know, if you've been watching the channel up to this point, then you kind of already know what the deal is here, so I want you to think for yourself as I continue to do this. Play with things as I get into it, though, to exquisite taste Hayano. Based on what you make your own opinion based on what you see. So second, mystery, charisma, knowledge. Second encounter, light, strength, and then maybe light. And we will move on. And again, this version of Hayano is, you know, oh, that really makes me sad. Yeah, I would rather have police station. Unfortunately for me. And I don't really want to use anything else here. I will swap to Illegal Den. I think I've currently started using Hardware Store Illegal Den instead of Monument at all, just because of how much I usually like to do. As great as it is to decrease Doom once, twice, or maybe even 3 times, I don't know, in my experience it hasn't really been worth it, but maybe I need more runs to make sure that it's not just, you know, bad luck or good luck on my part. That just results in me not using Monument as much, but hey. Arms, Mermaids, Ramen, Ward, Botanist. So we do have Ward, so that's a good pick. And Ward is literally one of the biggest reasons why I do double store, because while I'm not buying for either of them, I'm trying to account for Ward. And then Hardware Shop is usually for weapons, but I was supposed to prepare, and I didn't prepare. Well, it's too late now. And I have a lot of, yeah, so let's probably do this first. So hospital, handcuffs, and we probably tree for funds here, because I need a bunch of stuff. So we're just taking 3 curses, for better or worse. But yeah, I improved Hayano's stats. Oh, that's really bad. I improved Hayano's stats, so now she's in line, because she was actually missing 10 more stats, or she was 10 stats below what normal characters have. So yeah. So high Doom run, I guess, is what it looks like. But I want this stuff, and yeah, we'll pick up Kyoko. 5 Doom, but that's pretty much what we're gonna do here. Weapon, Hospital Pass, and an ally that increases my damage even further. But we do have Branded, so that's gonna be, yeah, that's gonna be like an extra 12% Doom. So, funny enough, I would have liked to have run into Akamanto, but that's not happening this run. And if need be, once we get another weapon, or another item, we will cast Holy Glyphs probably twice and see if that saves us. If it doesn't, it doesn't, but that's what this video is all about. Keeping in mind that, yes, you would have to be lucky to get Holy... Well, you need the RNG to get Holy Glyphs. It's not even a matter of luck. It's a matter of, does it appear when you grab a spell? And then soon afterward, yeah, 4 strength is really not getting me much. Would I have been able to... 78, 33, 78, 33, 5, 128. Let me see here. Why am I forgetting this? 133 into 78, that's 11 over. Would that have mattered if I had... It would. If I had another point in strength, I still wouldn't be able to do this, and that's because of 5-time units on top of Brace, because it went from 160 to 165. But, hey, the Brace change wasn't that huge. Just to have fun with it. I'm having fun with it. It was a small amount. It just was a lot more than, you know, nerf is still a nerf. Also, nice. Yeah, that wasn't great, but how much do I get here? 9. Well, shoot. I guess we just go for it. Normally I don't hit that, so that's a 6 Doom for no reason on my part. And yeah, we need to really use Holy Glyphs at some point. I should have kept the Meat Cleaver in my inventory, actually, because that would have helped me a lot more. Also, max threat level Forest, but we're taking Ward next, so it was either the Forest or the hospital, and I was going to be stuck in the forest, and I can't, it's not like I can visit the police station unless I took another mystery before Ward, but that's something I have to think about. You know what, at this point, keeping Itotu Flame, because it has been buffed. So the thing about buffs, though, is that, buffing spells, is that eventually you might run into more loops in-game, and what I mean by that is more loops that essentially gives you a plus for no minuses, and you can keep doing it over and over. One could say that, you know, the loops being available, those infinites, essentially, allow you... Oh, yeah, I think I want to Itotu Flame here, funny enough. So, we need about 14, but I'm just going to do this regardless, and then do this. Because that's a lot of all damage, and I can't brace. But 50% doom, yeah, we're definitely dying. So maybe this is just a bad run. I might do another run, depends. But, yeah, I forgot what I was talking about, because I was kind of... I lost track due to how high my doom is Mystery 1. And, yeah, not much I would have done differently afterward, but I still need another one. There's also Botanist increasing doom even more because you leave him behind, but hey. Yeah, we need a point in strength actually, because even if we can't brace, it would be nice for fitting in more actions if we can do that much. So you know what we're actually gonna do? I know this is kind of a waste, but we'll enter the doctor's office just to pick up painkillers and use holy glyphs. And while some people, so part of the reason why I'm in this situation in the first place is because I treed 3 times. And yes, the chance of getting branded isn't exactly high, although you could get survivor's guilt or a host of other bad status effects. My luck is usually not great, so that's why I usually rely on preparing a lot. Maybe rolling on 1 curse for 2 funds is a better strat for me, but even then it can result in bad things. So yeah, finally I can fit a brace into an attack, as much as that means anything. Otherwise I should just be doing something like this, because if I hit this 75%, I can desperate action my way out next turn. 4 stamina damage, but I can't run because my doom is as high as it is. Although we probably might... yeah, you know what? Let's actually take out that curious package, because I may or may not want to fight my friend here, who will shortly be my friend by the end of this mystery. Throwing the empty bottle here might be worth it, but we'll see. Otherwise, this bloodsucker is going to present a bit of an issue, but hopefully not. 8 power. There are a lot of uneven power enemies now, but oof. Ugh. I think I want to do this, yeah. And with the 5 strength, you can at least brace double kick. It's not the greatest thing, but it's better than not getting anything, so I'll take it. And we'll move on. So yeah, Holy Glyphs lowering my doom by a total of 8, which is no small amount, surely. Even if you want to say that, you know, Toshiaki does the same in one mystery, but that it's Toshiaki, that's his perk. And yeah, that's gonna be very painful. I guess we'll forget Itotu Flame. But now we're really banking on one-shotting this guy, because, yeah, losing that amount of stamina isn't great either. But we'll see. Otherwise, 5 stamina isn't the worst thing in the world for a boss encounter. It's just not what I prefer to take. So 75% here. And yeah, we get to handcuff the... I mean, well, no, this is just guaranteed. This is just guaranteed. Actually, it probably would have been even more guaranteed if I did this the first... How much was this? 15 health? Yeah, it still wasn't close enough. Nonetheless, I don't want to use the handcuffs if I can help it. I might as well save them for another human enemy later on. As we move on. Ramen, Mermaid's Arms. Let's do Mermaids now, then. Another chance for us to maybe use the handcuffs, if possible. Otherwise, alternatively, I would have traded a bunch of experience for funds in the police station. But then I would have went to the vending machine to grab cigarettes. Again, that's a strat I usually take, and I really probably should have just taken this encounter, but hey, we'll do another run. So even if we chalk that up to bad luck, I don't think it was. I think I just made a few bad decisions at the beginning, or a lot of bad decisions at the beginning. Let me actually look at my randomizer here or pseudo-randomizer. 7th curse. Into, what was it? 1. Well, Cthulhu. Cthulhu, 7th curse Hyena with double holy glyphs as to start. But I kind of already, well, I mean, I guess I can't really say so now rather than later, but hold on. Knowledge, light, second, charisma, dexterity. And we'll move on. But yeah, holy glyphs wasn't really the greatest spell in my mind. It's nice if you can pick it up and you have the reason, but in my case, I usually don't have the reason to spare regardless, so it wasn't really it wasn't really something that I was looking forward to. And just to check, yeah, because we're on 7th curse, Kata cannot appear. So let's just make sure I have everything set up as I want it to, and we will move on. Of course, holy glyphs and other spells introduced in this patch, or buffed this patch, really apply more for Kyrie or Ath runs, depending, but I wouldn't go to the History Club to pick up holy glyphs, even if I saw it. Maybe Koji by indirectly looking at the Reporter's Bag, which adds another 2 doom. Another 2 doom? No, 1 doom. 1 doom. Also, why is this rumor not coming up? Is this no. Anywho. Now I'm curious. Now I still want to see how unlucky I am. Am I really not going to see it? Oh my goodness. Oh, my nose, by the way. So, Sailors, Coma, Arms, Painting, Festival. Well, no ward, but, let me see here. I had to do something really quickly. Sailors, Coma, Arms, Painting. So I guess from, oh my goodness, I'm tired. Coma to Painting, and we'll see if I do a thing. We're just gonna sell this immediately. Yeah, we'll go to the hardware shop and not get any... not get anything. Well, we're looking for fuel, actually. I'm gonna try to go for a chainsaw play while we're here. Which we do get. This does mean I don't have a weapon, unfortunately, unless I pick up something at the History Club. Which I don't, but... I guess now we're gonna Holy Glyphs twice. And, we need a weapon, but I don't... Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. We do have the Gruesome Totem, so that's something to factor in as we try to look for another... Well... I mean, with that said... We're gonna Crowbar, I guess. It's the only... Well, it's not the only weapon that appeared, but you get what I mean. And you know what? If we run into out of funds, we'll trade stamina. Our doom is looking too high right now, so... Here's hoping. And yeah, now we're gonna police station downtown, grab these handcuffs, and move on with life. Yeah, and our doom is still somewhat manageable. It'll depend on what we see later on, though. And getting checked, and succeeding on checks that essentially lower our doom. But sure, we'll set this on fire, even though we have no, it's fine. It should be fine for now. I mean, maybe I shouldn't have done that, but hey. So yeah, with the crowbar as it is, I know this is a 30 power enemy, but still. I don't have anything else I can do, can I? So we're just gonna eat this 4 all to the face, it looks like. Not even any way to gamble, we just eat 4 all to the face. Although we are dodging the Coma boss, so I guess we can take that into consideration, but still, that was a lot to lose in one encounter. And while a non-strength weapon would have been fine, I didn't really have the choice, so now we're gonna do this, because I'd rather lose 2 Doom than 3 stamina or 3 reason and out of funds. And yeah, we'll let this go. Roads closed. Well, that's going to be interesting. So, we will take... I need to take painting now. I need a better weapon than the crowbar. To be fair to weapons that get unlocked, if you're wondering why certain weapons feel more powerful, like the heavy duty, or even maybe even the chainsaw, but things like the monkey wrench and whatnot, I mean, to be fair, you do have to, as I miss out on the funny mask, you do have to unlock them, so consider them your rewards for unlocking them. At the same time, if you're to play devil's advocate, well, it's like, you can unlock them, but they shouldn't make things obsolete. Then, I mean, I don't really know what to say to that, I guess, aside from... There, you have a whole host of weapons you can play with, and it's not like... Well, they are overshadowed, but they're not the most crowbar, carpenter hammer are not the most useless things. If you don't roll well in the hardware store, I mean, all you have are the... I need to get rid of something here. And all you have is a choice between the crowbar and the shovel. You're not going to take the shovel, so... You know... So let's put this on and see how... we can at least do prep attack. That much is already made self-evident. You know what? Let's find out. Well... Alright, and this is just kind of a more lucky run, but... Let's find out. 2 max luck check. You know what? To guarantee luck checks, I mean, I'll take it. And yeah, now we have a bunch of things to throw. We got the gruesome totem. And double holy glyphs, I mean, this is more just a normal run, but one that has more RNG on our side, so... Funny enough, we can do this. So 2 reason here is not... for a 2-turn encounter, or again, overall only losing 2 resources is quite valuable. I might even fight this. Yeah, let's go fight this. This saves me 1 investigation. The question is it going to save me more overall? Let's find out. So I'm pretty sure this is... I mean, if I really want to go crazy here, I could, but... I either have to choose between the chainsaw or the katana, but I think I'd rather throw the katana. Because I worked for the chainsaw, I might as well make use of it. And, do we roll on this, or do we just do a bunch of, chainsaws and hope? This does about 15. This does 7, yeah, so we might as well take the roll on 15, or take the roll on 10, because we're going to be able to desperate action our way out next turn anyway, so... Yeah, we'll take the 4 reason. That's reasonable for a boss encounter. Doing better would be nice, but we can't, so... 10 into 10. And Amy doesn't get to join us due to 7th Curse, but... I mean, maybe that's something people want to say. It's like, well, you have 7th Curse, but I understand. Kana is a lot more useful on average. Also, I forgot my 2nd encounter than Amy, so not locking out painting from a 7th Curse run would still be, you know, understandable. So, Sailor's Arms Festival. We're taking Festival. We'll rest once, and then we'll just skip the other things, because, again, we are in need of Doom. Although we're on 7th Curse, this is more for, because I think if I do this, yeah, that costs Doom. So, yeah. So, moving on into the forest. We can try to help the dog, because thankfully, these dogs get to be with us. Now, if I still had my Holy Glyph spells, I didn't know that I'd have this camp dog with me, so for what it's worth. And we'll go for the one-shot, why not? Unless I miss like 4 of these attacks. Yeah, so... And then we can do this, or do this. And we're out. So 12 damage a turn, or 20 damage on a desperate action. But still... I think at this point we just use the gruesome totem. I know it doesn't look like I'm gonna get another slot C item. What I will look for is the spiral hood though first, so we might as well check to see what festival timeline we're on. And stats still don't matter, but you know. Alright, and we'll move on. So even if we are effectively on 71%, because gruesome totem is 10, and escaping is 5. We could still be on track to win this run, but we'll see what happens in the last two mysteries as we're on Timeline A Festival. And we'll pick up another perk while we're at it. They're not the best, but hey, Unrelenting, actually. We'll take Strength, and do we have a Charisma check, by the way? We do. And we could lose 6 stamina, but I'm mainly looking at the, I forgot to take these out, by the way. I should equip these. The flashlight will do me less help. Yeah, forgot what I was gonna say, because I was focusing on something else. Anywho, sailors or arms? I was supposed to take arms third. I guess it's a bit late now. But in the interest of avoiding a tragedy, let's take arms now. And we will see what this run has in store for us near the end, as I said before. 6 strength. I should be able to do. Yeah, I can't. Oh, I can do that. But I can instead do this and do even better. And then we'll do. Well, we can't do that. But if we miss 3 of these, just that would be bad luck. Although at this point we are playing with fire. I don't want to continue doing that because eventually you're gonna miss. So get the most expensive one that costs Doom, or it could cost a curse. But if I get Branded or Survivor's Guilt, that's worse than 2 funds. So, or that's worse than 4 Doom for 2 funds, or 2 Doom for 1 fund. And what do we get here? 95. So we'll do this because we can only hit a strong attack anyway. We'll even do it twice, so we can guarantee this next one. And we'll see what Arms has in store for us. If we're on Timeline A, so be it. If we're not, I may want to consider, you know what, we're going to Witch Tree here. Yeah, so thankfully we got lucky with that one. And we'll grab a pack of cigarettes. Near the end of the run, we'll smoke it. We don't have Toxic at the end, so we should be okay. I'd rather trade Reason, because if we're on Timeline B, this boss does stamina damage. And we'll move on. So, one more. And, yep, here we are. Unfortunately, we do have to throw something here to get a 2-turn encounter. That's gonna cost me a lot of Reason, but I don't want to run right now, so... yeah, let's now take out these cigarettes and use them. And that should last us till the end of the run, but we're on Timeline A, so thankfully we got a pass. I could die to the second encounter check, but again, since this is low stakes, I don't really care. I can live with the moral victory in this specific case. So let's drink this bottle of water really quick though. Heal Reason and then go in. So if this is Timeline B, I should get a torch here. If it's not, then sad things will happen. But we can equip the Gruesome Totem now and start going on our way. We'll wait until near the end of the mystery so that we can, well, that's not great. So we can hold out for another item, which we do get. So we can throw this away. And if I want to be really risky, I could throw the bottle of water away. But we'll, yeah, so the extra experience will do me no good here. And we were on Timeline B, so good thing I did that. Although we do have roads closed, so this is hurting me a lot. Yeah, this is hurting me Doom-wise a lot. Pray at the temple for Reason, and continue moving on. Thank goodness Seaside doesn't count, but Vital Clue there is going to do a number on me. But again, we can consider this the moral victory, so... let's do this, and then Doom or lower by 2. Because I forgot why. Whoops. Oh, that's because of Cthulhu. So Doom lowers by 2 at the end of each mystery. And I actually don't want to get hit by any Cthulhu Doom increases, because losing Reason here, I think, counts when it into the Cthulhu calculation. So We only have 9 reasons, so we'll just hold on to that for now, and let's see what happens to us. So, if we fail the second encounter check, we do die, because then we'd be at 95%, but again, I can live with the moral victory, so... Although, you know, funny thing, leveling up would have allowed me to reach 8 charisma, but... Again, I'll live with the moral victory, although we do get to level up here. So we light our way, but we're gonna increase our charisma, as much as that matters. And, I don't remember what this is. I really don't. We took... Wait, we had Ward this run? No, we didn't. Forgotten Patient. Yeah, I don't remember. I want to say it was Tatoru. Nope. Ah, goodness gracious. Well, again, we win the moral victory, but this one I won't cut off. So, if you have anything to say, you know what to do. If you want to support me, you also know what to do. And I'll see you later when I see you going over, I think next would be the Ghostly Spear spell, if I got that correct. I don't have my notes in front of me. Anywho, I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye!